It's time for the Freedom in 5 Minutes podcast. Powerful and liberating business strategies you can start in 5 minutes or less. Now, here's your host, Dean Soto.
Hey, this is Dean Soto, founder of FreedomInFiveMinutes.com and prosulum.com, prosulum.com. And we're here again with another Freedom in 5 Minutes podcast episode. Today's topic is this. Just because you like it doesn't mean they like it. That and more coming up. Good morning. It's nice and chilly here. It's such a good winter morning to go for a walk with the Luna-meister. Luna, say hi to everyone. Oh, she just ran off. Bye, Luna. Go get them. Go get them birds. All right, so the other day, my business partner and I, Paul. So Paul, he's so great at selling. Like, he is such a good salesperson, so non-aggressive, so nice, so sometimes you don't even realize that he is actually selling. And it's awesome, just the way he does things. And so we were on this sales call with this guy who was a referral from one of our other customers. And it was going well. It was interesting because, like, even right off the bat, I knew what a small world. I was actually deployed with one of this guy's team members. I was deployed to Kuwait and for Operation Iraqi Freedom in 2008 to 2009. And so that's one of the first things I brought up. I'm like, what a small world. And he's like, wow, that's awesome. So this prospect, things are going well. We're on the call and he gets it. He's like, wow, this is awesome, And, we always ask a lot of questions. We want to make sure it's a good fit, because one of the things that is a big no-no for us, a big thing for us, is that we do not want a lot of people for the sake of having a lot of people. We want people who want to be a part of our tribe, our community, people who understand like what's going on with what we do. And the thing that I find more often than not is that, the temptation is to want to have everyone be a customer, right? Temptation is to want everyone to like you, everyone to want to be around you, and so on and so forth. It's almost American culture when there's no conflict. We don't want any conflict. We don't want anybody who doesn't like us, and so on and so forth. But if you look at some of the greatest businesses out there, the greatest business minds, the greatest comedians, the greatest people who are very highly notable, what do you find? You find that they are very polarizing. A lot of people don't like. The ones who like them, like, love them. The ones who don't like them pretty much hate them. And same thing, you look at Steve Jobs. I mean, he completely revolutionized the whole computer world, right? And you either love Mac or you hated Mac. It put you into this binary. Are you a Mac user or are you a PC user? Almost to the point where you couldn't have both. If you were both, you were almost seen like this hybrid monster at some point in time, So, of course, it's not that way anymore, but it was at that point in time. So the thing was that it was interesting because the conversation was going really well, and the guy said, "Yeah, I'm good. Let's move forward." He was semi serious, I don't know. It was just kind of interesting temperament. So we decided to move forward. And so we have, for the last 2 years, have this template email that goes out that says that, the way it works is I introduce the people who are moving forward to our general manager, and he sends over a draft agreement to look over. And if all looks good, then we send final agreements and so on and so forth. But the template email says something a little bit like this. It says, we're so proud, so excited for you to massively grow, to 10x your business and to massively grow. It's something like that. It was something we basically say, we're so excited that you're essentially going to massively grow your business. So my general manager sends that out, and then Paul follows up with, hey, I'm so excited for you. It's going to be great. Let's stay in close contact just because, that way we can share ideas. We really want you to see you succeed and everything like that as kind of a follow-up. So this guy goes to his referral, the customer right now that we have who referred him, and says, hey, these guys are pretty aggressive. And they kind of sound spammy. They kind of sound kind of scammy with the 10x and 10xing your business and massively growing your business, and the fact that they, they're still trying to sell me after the fact, and so on and so forth. So our client sends an email basically saying, hey guys, you guys are, I'm getting feedback that you're coming off a little bit aggressive and spammy and things like that. And so, that's really potentially harming our reputation and everything like that. Can you just looking at your emails, the fact that you use 10x and all these buzzwords and blah, 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 that's really, probably not necessary, and so on and so forth. So I look at that and I'm like, this is a really good customer. So I'm not blowing off anything he's saying. In fact, I always take this type of stuff in. So I ended up emailing him back, but then I also ended up calling him and being like, dude, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry if you got this type of feedback. I'll look into what's going on with that. I'll look into, what exactly was, and I'm asking him questions, trying to get more specific, right, as to what the heck was the issue. Well, it turns out that was the issue was, the emails afterward and the 10x buzzwords and things like that. And it's funny because, 10xing is definitely a buzzword, but one of the reasons I even have that in there, and it's been in there for about 2 years now, is because it's true. We have seen multiple times where our customers have literally tripled, quadrupled, and even to the point 10x. I have one customer who went from a business that was barely squeaking a profit to now he is, I want to say it's almost like it ended up almost being like a 20x return using our VSAs, because he was able to let go of a lot of dead weight, people who weren't doing what they were supposed to be doing, and he has 2 VSAs and just crushes with them. So it's not this, we have a proven track record with people who are extremely, hold on one second. Luna, come. So one of the things that Luna's been doing, she goes and sneaks away and then sneaks back home. And I don't know why she's doing that and when she's doing that. But it really is kind of starting to just, good girl. Come on, baby. Let's go down more. Come on. Good girl. Good baby. But it's true. So, it's one thing to use buzzwords and stuff like that, but if the buzzwords are true, and I get it, I totally get it. Some people are going to get turned off and everything. So anyway, this guy got turned off by it. And essentially, I'm guessing the way it is that he's not going to move forward, which is a good thing, because at this point, even if he were to want to move forward, going behind going behind and not, rather than coming and saying, hey, you guys are being a little too aggressive or whatever. You don't need to sell me or anything like that. I appreciate it, Where he, this whole, well, oh my gosh, they're a little aggressive and going to the referrer and causing trouble like that. Like, do I really want that type of person to be a customer anyway? No, I want customers who are good customers, who are ready to be a part of our tribe. Because that was the other thing. He's like, the whole tribe thing. Like, no, I want you to, yes, tribe has been used forever, but who cares? Honestly, if you're going to be picky about that, who cares? I want you to be a part of our tribe. Everyone who is a part of our tribe, who really does and utilizes what we do, knows that there are certain things that we do and there are certain things that we don't do. Like, we don't do training. Like, with our virtual systems architects, training is a very bad word. We don't do training. Right? We do process videos. Okay? We do process documentation videos. Okay? So if you're going to train, get the hell out of our tribe. We do not do that. We do not do that. And so when it's one thing to use buzzwords when you've just started a business, right? When you've just started a business. If you have someone say like Warren Buffett say, hey, we have a proven track record of 10xing your portfolio. Are people going to say, oh, why are you using those buzzwords, Warren? You're crazy. You have no credibility now. No, the guy's a billionaire, right? So no, like, who cares? Who cares if there's buzzwords? Same thing with what we do. If I say 10x, it's because we actually have. And more often than not, we'll at least see a 2x, 3x, 4x return on people's investment. It's not all the time. Most of the time, the success is they follow the system, and most of the time, the reason for no success is because they did not follow the system. They were not part of the tribe. They did not have the mentality that we need and we have as a tribe. And so obviously I'm going to utilize proven things. If he said, hey, can you show me a company that you 10x'd? I would say, why, of course. Here's one right here, right? So all of this being said, why is this important? It's important because a lot of the times we want customers. We want people to like us. We want more and more people to that want to allow us to grow our business, so to speak, right? What I've seen over time and what I've liked, at least in my service business, is less customers. I love having customers who absolutely love what we do. It is a game changer. The more that we have customers that love what we do, the more that we find that we have fun, they see massive results, and we grow in ways that we would not have been able to grow before. And so this whole idea of pleasing these people who aren't even a customer, he's not even a customer yet, just so that they would become a customer, is completely foreign to our way of thinking. And now, keeping that in mind, I told the person who refers me that we will change and split test a different email just to his referral partners. If it does better, great, then we'll use that email. If it doesn't, then we'll use another, and we'll use the same old email. But this is the first time in 2 years that this has ever come up. And the whole idea behind this is that who cares? Honestly, if things are going well, of course, if you just started your business and you're already getting complaints like that, then yeah, you probably want to change. But the idea is that you want to work with people, yet again, you want to work with people that make you happy, work with people where you can make them happy, and don't get stuck in a relationship. Do not get stuck in a business relationship where already right off the bat, there's some kind of animosity or something that's not a good fit. So anyway, so this is Dean Soto, Freedom in 5 Minutes. Go check out FreedomInFiveMinutes.com. Lots of good stuff over there. You can actually punch in the numbers and see what it would be like if you were to get a virtual systems architect. And go check out prosulum.com, prosulum.com. That's our main virtual systems architect site. And you can schedule a discovery call there as well. So anyway, all that being said, I will see you in the next Freedom in 5 Minutes podcast episode.
Thanks for listening to the Freedom in 5 Minutes podcast. Now, head over to www.FreedomInFiveMinutes.com and register for our free masterclass and discover how to start systemizing and automating your entire business 5 minutes at a time. We'll see you next time on the Freedom in 5 Minutes podcast.